I mean, all the mistakes were in the past, right? Except for the one now where I tell you there were no mistakes left. That was in the future when I said that. Don't really know how I ended up winning there. Just like, I don't know, got creatures down barely in time. Made some questionable combat decisions, I think was the main thing. Ben Ebolt, the belt. This is fine. I have blue. My only blue is here, which is a little blah, but I have some ramp, which is kind of cool. And my other two colors are covered. I'm actually not sure whether I should play this before or after the ramp. I don't have enough blue land to play this, and then next turn play like the two blue cards I might want to play, right? I think Ominous Seas is pretty cool. What's opponent, by the way? Blue, red, black, white. Okay, fine. You do you. But I think rather than getting this going, I can't even use the ramp, so I might as well, just because I have the wrong colors, right? So I think I would rather get Ominous Seas going a bit faster. Okay. 5 damage, no, 3 damage. So like 5 to any target seems pretty good. 3 is also like, can be good. Add green, white, or red. Is the opponent playing all 4 colors? They are. Oh, how exciting. Nice. And now I again can't use this land, so I should play this one instead and search for blue. I'll just tap it now, no sense waiting. Opponent is like mana only. Okay, that's the deck you're playing. Lands, got it. I guess we just attack. I mean, opponent has a lot more mana to work with than I do. And the question is, like, is the board that I have developed good enough to contest that? They apparently have no small creatures, so my easy prey is going to suck. But next turn I can play a 6/6, and then I can mutate, or just play the 7/7 without mutating, perhaps? Okay. Oh, I didn't get enough green. I should have fetched green. I didn't realize that. Oh, I don't run any basic greens, haha. So that would have been illegal. Wait, I do have enough green? Oh, there's my green. Yeah. I'm smart. I knew that. So opponent's playing the deck that I like fantasize about playing, right? Where you just get to run every color and just pick all the good cards and none of the bad cards. They have a lot of, I don't know, color fixing, I guess. The shark! It's a shark! I've even seen this guy in Constructed. Sorry, that one? Interesting. I mean, I think we just want to get in there for some damage, right? Do I only have one blue? No, I have 2 blue. Oh, that was a bad play. I shouldn't have played him. Now if they have anything that can mutate, they put this back in my hand and I no longer have the underlying creature. Yeah. I forgot about that. Mutate is a complicated mechanic to play correctly, I feel like. Oh, I get both. Interesting. The more you learn, the more you know. But now I don't have the 2 green. I didn't think I was getting this guy back, so I wasn't worried about it. The amount of mana that I currently have is 7, so probably I should just play this, right? I could play this and then like draw and discard, but there's nothing I want to get rid of, so it's not that exciting. And as long as we like keep making them have a mutate card, I don't know, eventually they won't, right? Well, that day is not today. I think I could get rid of the 6 mana card, but the 1/1 doesn't do anything. I don't know, it actually kind of does though. It threatens to attack for a fair bit, and I can play it cheaply, so I could like play 2 creatures a turn instead of just playing 1 and having it get removed. Oh, that'll be game over, I think. Now suddenly this can be a hexproof 7/7, which is, at least he can't return it to hand. Right now he kind of has an 8/8, but I just have to let that in, and then I can block it later with like these 2 or something to kill it. Hopefully. These counters are horrible. Oh, there goes that. Well, now I want to play it not mutated? No, I probably need to play it mutated, right? Because at least then it's hexproof and we get to tap this thing for a little while until we can bring an 8/8 onto the board. Yeah. What? I clicked the wrong one! Oh dear. I wanted the mutate, and I just like looked at the... I was like, yeah, that card says mutate on it, which is true, but I wasn't using its mutate cost. I mean, it's turned out okay, actually, I think. We do get to kill it, unless they can give it a second counter, which they can. Alright, I think I can concede at this point. An 8/8 is not going to win the game. Opponent had 1,000 life and a giant creature I couldn't remove that was giving them more life. I don't have any blue mana, but my whole hand is black cards, so I guess that's okay. Most of the hand, obviously, not all of it. It seems like not a great starting hand, but it can do something. Probably. I mean, there's a question. Maybe lifelink is actually better. I'm going to mutate Death Touch onto it later anyway. Okay, I think I will use Unlikely Aid to kill that. I could cycle Boon of the Witchgiver, since I really need some blue mana. Yeah, I think waiting until turn 6 and having 2 blue is like a little optimistic, huh? Whatever, we can do that later. Uh-oh. Well, now... Oh, +2/+0 and indestructible is still good enough. And they're tapped out as well. A 3/3 would be better, thanks. Definitely glad I cycled that boon. I still need to draw... I mean, blue would really be the main thing, I guess. Other land is not useful. Oh, why did it like flashed? It's blue! We did it! I guess we play a 0/5 and a 2/2. I'm so dumb! I can't play them both. I only have one blue. Ugh. Okay, well, we'll cycle this, I guess. This is the first time I've drawn this card. I forgot it was here. Not the best time to have it, I must say. Another blue! We did it! Huh. Just play both creatures? Try to save this for a time when I might actually be able to hit them with something. Is there a verb form of reconnaissance, like reconnaise? I know informally you could say recon, but I'm not aware of something in like actual English. I think I can afford to play this first, and then this if I want to. Okay, that's a card. I'm not that excited about swinging with everything since it wouldn't really work. I could swing with the 3/3 and kill them both, I guess. I don't really need this. Is it better than an Evolving Wilds? Sort of questionable, really. I think it's worse. So I can play the Evolving Wilds to get mana next turn anyway, and that's when I want it. So let's get rid of this. And I'm going to save this for surprise because I expect them to block anyway. Well, no. Actually, let's play this so that they have to block. And they'll presumably want to double block, but they're going to be sad about that too. Reconnoiter. That's the verb form. Or reconnoiter, I don't know. Okay, so we got like a trade, which is not amazing. But at 2 for 1, I don't know. I had to play 2 cards, but I got some value out of how it turned out is a matter for the mathematicians to decide, I guess. Surely no attack. Yeah. I guess maybe I should have grabbed green. Nope. I mean, I'm fine. We want to give this flying for sure. No counters is great. I'm happy to put down 1 more mana, I think. Are we at 2 wins, or did we somehow make it to 3? I know we're at 2 losses. I think it's only 2 wins. That seems about right. Oh no, it's another flyer. This is a good pickup. It threatens to attack for a lot. Yeah, they got that flyer just in time, so I was going to be able to start attacking with the 3/6, and now I can't. But this guy will be a 4/4, right? And that's like good enough. I can make him an 8/8. Yeah, I think this land is worth playing. Rather than discarding. I could attack with both, actually. But I don't think that's a good idea. Any buff that they have will kill my 3/6 flyer, which would be horrible. This guy can do fine on his own, I think. I could not buff, I guess, and do less damage, but have mana available to play cards. I don't want to do that. I want to hit him. Oh, you want to draw 2 cards, sure. Rather than have another 3/4 down? I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Another 3/4, you would have been able to threaten to kill my 7/7, right? Keep doing it till they prove they can stop it. Apparently they can't. I think I'm perfectly happy to just smash them for 7 again. And then, oh yeah, well, we'll see what happens. I have plenty of black. I have plenty of everything, really, which is why I'm playing this just so I can actually, like, place one of these lands. This is the worst one, I think, just because it enters tapped. Okay, that can keep you alive for a bit. Okay, I mean, that's a powerful effect, but I don't really care about it, and I don't think you do either. Oh, it's the drawing the card that you want, sure. That's an interesting card. Because I'm right now at, what, 5, 8, 9 mana. This would be a 10th. What if I swing with everything? Is that good? I can turn the 0/5 into a 4/4. And then any other creatures should get in for enough. I think that's good. I can play this, obviously, and tap something, but I don't think that's good as surprising them with 4 damage. I don't know, maybe it is. No, because this lets me also still activate this a second time. And don't forget it has trample. This is, like, not lethal on board for sure, but I do have it in hand, hopefully. That's 2 and this is 4. Ooh, that's a good card. Ooh, of one mind, I do have a human right here. That's pretty cool. Obviously, like, taking away all this thing's abilities will be pretty cool. But they are kind of loading up on cards a bit here. Could become a problem if I don't kill them quickly enough. Oh, why did they gain a bunch of life? Oh, that's what this creature is. Cool. I'll really gotta get rid of that then. Any other effects? Of course it's free to attack. It's vigilant, sure. Alright, I'm fairly sure we have enough mana to play this. So let's see what happens. How much mana do I have? 4, 8, 9. This would be 6 and 2. Let's see if they counter this. Because if so, I can play a giant flyer. Oh, they were gonna not counter the flyer anyway, as it turns out. Not a counter on this as well. Oh my god, they've drawn so much! It's so unfair! Oh, you know what? I could have played this first and gotten a bit more draw going. Oh, my deck's almost gone. Okay, well. This is taking a turn for the worse. Stop! I command you to stop. I wonder if I should have played Frostlinks instead of the Mystics of Duel first. Maybe tried to play them both somehow to like counter, to debate out the counter with a temporary tap and then really bring it out of the skies. I'm not sure what that's all about. I'll block. I guess they're like bluffing a combat trick or something. Sure. I look dead. I mean, I can make the turtle fly, I guess. And start chipping in a little damage. It's not very impressive. No, undo. I guess I could have played the Frostlinks first and made that fly. That might have been a good idea. It definitely would have been a better idea anyway. But it's pretty hopeless. I have to kill them in a very small number of turns, and I don't have any way to do that. Oh wait, I get to attack now, huh? That helps. I forgot it's like their only flyer. Oh, I'm threatening lethal next turn. This thing still will be tapped. I don't think I need another blue. Actually, I do, because I can counter. I mean, they're probably going to have a counter available. Or enough mana to decline to be countered. But if I counter like their second or third spell... Oh, right. They're gaining 2 life, so I don't actually threaten lethal when I attack for 5. Oh my god. If I had made the Frostlinks fly, I would be threatening lethal. I'm so bad. I think I really do need to like keep hitting my deck as hard as I can. like, just get to something. Actually, I should look what's left in my deck. Honey Mammoth, basically. Here's another counter. That's better than this one for sure. This is obviously a nothing card. Oh, I'm so mad. Missed lethal here, and I don't think... Well... I think I am still threatening lethal next turn. I get in for 5, and then I threaten to get in for... Not next turn, but the turn after? Oh my god. I don't think Honey Mammoth is really a thing I'm in a rush to draw right now, so we'll just decline all these. I now have enough that, like, I can kill them with what's on board. It just is like I need them to not play anything relevant ever. I have one counter spell to try to stop them. I can't allow it. That is a relevant card, and I cannot permit such things. Okay. So I threatened to get in for 2. And then 3, which means I can kill them in 2 turns. But if I had a Honey Mammoth, could I get there faster or not? I think the problem is, like, 1/3 of the time playing this gets me, like, some insurance against what they have. 1/3 of the time it makes me lose more often, and 1/3 of the time it's, like, even. And I don't know what my odds are like right now. So, like, the idea is just having another creature will, like, overwhelm their blocking a bit. Let me get in 1 more damage on the ground in case they, like, I don't know. I think that there's not many cards where that would be relevant. So let's not. Okay. Well. Oh, that's right. Now I actually kill their thing. So even if they do block to only let in 2, it's a lot easier to threaten to kill them next turn. I don't have to, like, rely on them not drawing a blocker because I'm killing the thing that's, like, their entire livelihood, right? I think I'm declining here. I want to have another turn where I'm allowed to attack. Keep in mind, I could have ended this game a while ago if I just, like, planned out 1 turn carefully. Well, it'd be very easy to end this game just by drawing, but, like, I mean, ending it in a positive way. Okay, that's not enough to live. So you have to have, like, I don't know. I'm not sure what would help. Some life gain, maybe? I think you would have played any of that if you had it, right? I will not allow a creature to attack me. They would give them a card, which is obviously bad. Okay, that's fine. Don't really care. And we'll just like style on them a bit there. Since they are tapped out, I can afford to just spend my mana without having to bluff anything. Good game. That was quite a game. I drew way more than my opponent somehow. I guess like through a bunch of draw and discard effects. I did not think I was going to bring that one back. We made it! 3 wins. This deck is average. Incredible. Really, 3 wins is above average, I think. Yeah. I've talked about this before. 3 wins is a little bit above average, although not much. Ugh. Well, I'll live with this, I guess. Just try to draw a land eventually. One of my dual lands would be nice, but is not mandatory. Okay. A swamp is fine. Just being able to play the River Otter is a big deal. Because every deck has 3 losses. Right? Well, let's back up. Every match results in 1 win and 1 loss. I actually don't know how draws work. I've never seen one in Magic. They must be even rarer than Hearthstone, but I assume they can exist. Right? If I like attacked you with a creature that said when you deal combat damage to opponent, deal that damage to yourself as well or something, those would happen at the same time. Those lose the game effects would both resolve at the same time. Actually, effects on the stack don't resolve, but anyway, they would be at the same time. So you could both lose. I don't know what happens in Arena, but it must be pretty rare. But anyway, so every match has a winner and a loser, aside from these weird draw exceptions, which we're ignoring. But that's actually not enough. I don't know, I mean, I guess I'll wait. And it's not enough to let you conclude that 3 wins is the mean number of wins. Because, like, if every match has a win and a loss, and when you lose, you have 3 losses, like, every deck that loses has 3 losses. The average number of losses is 3. So the average number of wins should be 3, right? I'm glad I waited. But that's not the case, because not all decks do get 3 losses. Some of them go 7-1, or 7-2, or 7-0, right? That's a great combo, the otter and the cat. So, the fact that there are a few decks that don't get 3 losses means that the total scoring average is weighted slightly towards wins, or towards losses, right? What am I saying? What I'm saying sounds like the opposite of what I thought I was saying. I'm not sure how that happened. Go ahead. You want to use some combat trick on my 0-5, you wacko? I'm not going to throw away my 2-2. Wow! Shouldn't you have saved that for when my 2-2 attacks? You don't plan to let the 2-2 attack. Okay. Ah, interesting. That's kind of cool. Simply by blocking, I allowed them to kill this. Because they couldn't put this into their graveyard unless I blocked. Or they could kill their own creature, I guess. Huh. So if I'd not blocked, I wonder if they would have killed their own creature just to make sure they could kill No. Because they would have just waited for me to attack, and they would have curved out a little bit worse. This is a human. Or non-human. This is a human. That seems pretty cool, right? No counters, please? Why would you counter this? They clearly have some instant. Who knows whether it's a counter or what. I mean, you're allowed to bluff this by saying you'd enter full control mode, which is it stops at all possible times. It can be useful to bluff, like having a card and the system prompting you, like, do you want to use your card? But I think like what it was designed for and what it is occasionally useful for is stopping in places where players very rarely stop, and so Arena just like skips over it. For example, like at the beginning of someone's end step, you can put a stop there this way, but if you didn't know about this feature, you could do it with full control mode. There's some things you could only do with full control. For example, put your own spell on the stack and then cast something else before it resolves. I believe like there's no way that it would normally prompt you for that. Normally when you cast your own spell, the game's like, yeah, it'll resolve as soon as your opponent passes. But technically the active player has to pass, gets to play, you know, when something is on the stack, the active player has first priority and can react to it before the non-active player can. It's just very rare to react to your own stuff because it's usually useful to let it resolve. So MTG Arena, just like by kind of default, doesn't stop for you there. If you want to react to your own thing, you have to say so with the full control mode. And I don't know what other places it stops at. Presumably a lot. There's a lot of chances in Magic where it's like everybody has to pass before you can move on. Do I want flying or hexproof on this guy? I don't know. Red, white, blue probably has a lot of removal. Maybe hexproof is better. And a 3/6 is threatening enough. That you don't really need to make it fly, I think. I don't know. I mean, they could play a flyer and then I could regret it, but what can you do? They seem to be having a rough draw so far. I don't know. I guess they spent a bunch of cards, and that's kind of what the deck is trying to do. But I wound up with the better board as a result. Oh my goodness. This is the card where I was like, you know, do I want, you know, a 7/7 flyer is pretty good, but also a 7/7 hexproof is like even better, right? So no counters? They would surely snap counter this if they had a counter, so I think we're okay. And just get in there for 12. Anyway, so since there are some decks that escape with no losses, the average number of losses is slightly less than 3. Yeah, that makes sense. And as a result, a deck that goes 3 and 3 is like slightly above average. No. The average number of losses is slightly less than 3. Oh yeah, that's why this doesn't make sense. It's totally false. If the average number of losses is less than 3, then losing... Sorry. If the average number of losses is slightly less than 3, the average number of wins must be slightly more than 3. So a deck that goes 3 and 3 is actually slightly below average. That makes sense. I missed what they played, just like for funsies. Light of Hope. Yeah, not really relevant. Okay, well, believe it or not, we're still here, 6 hours later. Jesus Christ. I guess I will have had to edit this and put in another break in between, because I didn't think this deck was going far at all, so I was like, I don't need a break. Yikes. You guys, of course, already know there was a break. This must be episode 2. But I didn't know that until just now. I would love a match, and then I wouldn't mind losing. I could be done with this deck. But of course we're going to try to win. Sean. Blue, black, 3 lands, creatures. Good, cheap creatures, I'll take it. Black, green, oh, and they have this mutate lover, right? Yeah. This one sees play in constructed mutate decks. It's very, very useful. Okay, well, hopefully we have a way to stop that from doing anything for now, at least. No, we play the Otter first, and then we hopefully use the Frostlinks to let it get in for an attack. Or at least tap this thing and attack, and then they block here, so they lose their 1/2 for free. Okay. They must have some other creature they're planning to block with. I'll tap that one then. Fine. I don't have any way to deal with large creatures. It's kind of a downside. Alright, at least I got another land. Means I can mutate my 1/2 into a 3/3 Death Touch? No, I can't. It's a human. Maybe I don't mutate anything. Maybe I just play it. Yeah, I don't think I want to mutate right now. I just need another creature. Don't like that. But at least I didn't put it on another creature, right? The only result would be I have I don't have a 2/2 and I have 1 more life and they have 1 less. That would not be a great outcome. I wish I could attack with all my creatures and play this, and I don't know, that's not very good though. I clearly can't. What? I was clicking this, I was like, yeah, I'll just discard this swamp. And that makes no sense. What I meant in my, I was like, I'll tap this swamp, and I still have enough mana to cast this spell. But in my head, I was like, I'll discard the swamp. Destroying the Essence Symbiote is pretty useful, I think. Just get rid of a 1-mana card that we can't play anytime soon. I will get rid of this now rather than waiting for their turn because... Oh, actually I can wait. Yeah, they're not... Well, they could counter it, I guess. What the hell is this? Oh no, 5 mana costs 2 green. Oh my god, they can just play it. Well, I better have Neutralize ready. You can cast it using its mutate, so we want Neutralize available. How did they mill that or something? Yeah. Oh my god, you can just cast it again. That did not occur to me. Ah! This is horrible. I spent an entire counterspell just to like not take 6 damage. Oh yeah, and I didn't kill this thing either. Whoops. I forgot that was important. No blocks, I guess? Kill this thing? Okay. Are you gonna surprise me with the 4/4? That would be pretty sad. No. Just gonna kill neither of them instead of killing one of them? That seems weird. Okay, at least I get a bunch of cards. I am dead though? Maybe I should take it easy on the cards, huh? Well, I need a few. What can I play that is, like, impactful at the moment? Basically nothing? Yeah, okay, well, let's draw. This still dies, right? I would have 7... Well, I'm not... This lives. You know what though? I'm like dead. Let's get out of here. Let's just concede. All right, 3 wins, right? Or did we get to 4? Surely not. We got to 4 wins. Unbelievable. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.